From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome back. We did see a few lake effect snow showers late last night, and we are still seeing some this morning, especially up north. Here's a live look at our CAV tower cam overlooking the city of Utica. We are mostly cloudy here in Utica right now. We are still seeing some lake effect snow here this morning, especially in northern Oneida County and kind of in Lewis County as well. There is still that winter weather advisory in effect for Lewis and northern Oneida counties. That is in effect until 11 a.m. this morning. But after today and tomorrow, we will see warmer temperatures ahead for the upcoming weekend and for the beginning of next week. On our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, we are seeing some lake effect snow bands coming off of Lake Ontario. That will affect the northern part of our area for this morning. We also are seeing some lake effect snow bands coming off of Lake Erie that could possibly affect the southern parts of our area, like Otsego County, later this morning as well. Here's the radar and satellite showing just that. We do have a west wind, so this is why we are seeing those lake effect snow bands here this morning. Again, this should all start to clear out by the late morning and early afternoon hours today. So let's look at all that on our Skycast. This morning we are seeing temperatures in the upper 20s to 30s for most of our areas. It is mostly cloudy out there, and they are seeing some snow up north. We will see some sunshine later on in the afternoon after all that lake effect snow, lake effect showers do clear out with highs in the lower 40s. Overnight tonight, we will drop down into the 20s, so we are going to probably wake up with a frost tomorrow morning with temperatures in the 30s at around 7 a.m. It will be mostly cloudy tomorrow, but that sunshine will return for Friday. Before today, we have a high in the lower 40s, so it is going to feel a little bit colder out there today with that sunshine coming in the late afternoon hours. And overnight tonight, it will turn partly cloudy with lows down in the upper 20s. So it is going to be a chilly night out there. We are probably going to wake up with a frost tomorrow. That sunshine does return on Friday, and the warmer temperatures return for the weekend and for the start of next week. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. Durham Bus Services is attempting to fill a bus driver shortage in Oneonta.
We're saying good morning to New York Mills and all of the greater Utica region. Some fall foliage still there on the trees this morning. Just in that winter weather advisory that was in effect until 11 a.m. for Lewis, Oswego, and Oneida County has been canceled for northern Oneida County. It is still in effect for Lewis and Oswego County this morning. This is because they are getting some lake effect snow. It isn't as heavy, and it definitely is not sticking to the ground, the roadways, just because it is still a little bit warm out there for it to actually stick on the ground. This is when cooler air does move over the warmer lakes. Evaporation happens, and this causes it to snow if it is cold enough in the areas that are surrounding the lakes. So if you are traveling this morning, if you do live in the north, the roadways are still going to be a little wet. Some snow showers are still happening because of that lake effect snow, and some fog is possible later on. By the afternoon and evening, we are clearing up to some sunshine, so you shouldn't have any problem traveling at all. But overnight tonight, it is going to be mostly cloudy. We may wake up with some fog tomorrow morning and some frost as well. So as you are heading out the door today, it is still going to be a bit chilly out there. Highs are only reaching the lower to mid 40s today. We'll drop back down into the upper 30s by the evening and the overnight hours into the 20s. I'll have another look at your commute coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. The Atlanta Braves,
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We did see some lake effect showers, especially in the north late last night, early this morning. We are still kind of dealing with that here this morning, but it is very light. Here is a live look at our CAV tower cam overlooking the city of Utica. We are not seeing anything here in Utica right now, but if you do live further up north, you may have seen some snow showers late last night and still some flurries here this morning. But that winter weather advisory that was in effect for northern Oneida County has been canceled. The ones still in effect for Lewis and Oswego are still in effect. We will see warmer weather ahead after this work week. On our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, we are seeing those bands up north are a bit heavier coming off of Lake Ontario here this morning. And we do have some lighter bands coming off of Lake Erie, kind of heading towards our way. It is heading towards Syracuse right now. So if we do see any snow, it is going to be just like some light flurries. And again, none of the snow is kind of sticking on the roadways. They're mainly sticking on the grass areas. It is not warm enough for it to stick on the roadways. This is all because we are seeing a west wind right now that is blowing that cooler air over those warmer lakes, kind of bringing in some snow into the areas. But again, this should all start to clear out by the early afternoon hours today. So let's look at all that on our Skycast. We are seeing mostly cloudy conditions this morning. Temperatures in the upper 20s to 30s, so you may be waking up with some frost. So keep that in mind when you are heading out the door today. All that lake effect showers will start to clear up in the afternoon hours, and by 6 p.m. we'll be seeing some sunshine with temperatures in the lower 40s. Overnight tonight, temperatures dropping back down to the 20s for most of our areas for the low. So again, tomorrow at 7 a.m., temperatures in the upper 20s to 30s. Maybe waking up with some frost up here tomorrow as well. The high tomorrow is once again in the mid 40s. But for today, we have a high in the lower 40s. We'll be seeing some more sunshine by the late afternoon to evening hours today. And overnight hours, our lows dropping into the upper 20s with mostly cloudy conditions. The sunshine fully returns for Friday with a high of 46. The warmer highs return for the weekend. Sunny, beautiful weekend ahead. And then for Monday and Tuesday, the temperatures really start to warm up into the mid-50s for the high. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. A gun safety group.
We're back. This is just a reminder that daylight saving time is this coming Sunday. So you do set your clocks back on Sunday, so you're actually gaining an extra hour of sleep. This is also a good time to maybe check your fire alarm, because these need to be checked at least once a year, so in case of any emergencies. So again, the sun rises an hour earlier, so instead of it rising at around 7:45 a.m., it will be rising at around 6:45 a.m., so we will be able to see that on the show here finally. I don't like using the black webcams, and the sun sets an hour earlier, unfortunately. So instead of it being at 5:45 p.m., it will be at 4:45 p.m. This morning, last night, the temperatures dropped into the 20s for kind of quite a while. So maybe you want to give yourself extra time this morning, depending on where you live. In the Mohawk Valley, I didn't see any frost on my car this morning, but definitely in North Country and in the Southern Valleys, they were in the 20s for quite a bit last night. So maybe a minute or two extra is needed to kind of get that car defrosted. We will be seeing some frosty nights ahead this week, especially for tonight, tomorrow, and Friday and Saturday. But come the weekend, we will be seeing warmer temperatures rising back up to the 50s. So it is very unlikely we are going to see a frost on Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday. Temperatures next week will be back into the 50s for the high. I'll be taking another look at your morning commutes coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. After almost 2 years.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome back. We did see some lake effect snow showers here late last night, and we are still seeing some here this morning. Here's a live look at our Cavity Tower Cam overlooking the city of Utica. We are mostly cloudy here in Utica. We are not really seeing any snow in the Mohawk Valley yet. We will see some lake effect snow this morning, especially in the north, and if it is towards Syracuse right now. That winter weather advisory that was in effect for northern Oneida County has been canceled in the past hour, but is still in effect in Lewis and Oswego County here this morning. After today and tomorrow, we will see some warmer temperatures ahead for the weekend and for the start of next week. On our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, they are seeing some lake effect bands up here towards the north due to Lake Ontario. But down here, further down south and to the west towards Syracuse, they are seeing some bands forming off of Lake Erie. And again, this is heading towards the east, so we may be seeing some light snow showers here within an hour or two this morning. But again, we are not really going to get much of an accumulation. It's not really going to stick to any roadways or anything. It's still a little warm out for that. This is all because we do have a west wind right now, so that cooler air is forming over the warmer lakes, and we are getting some bands of snow precipitation because of that in our area. So mostly cloudy here this morning. We will see possibly some light snow showers within the next hour or two, but sunshine returns for the afternoon and evening hours today. Overnight, our lows will be in the 20s, so waking up with a frost tomorrow is definitely a possibility, and we will be mostly cloudy for the day tomorrow. Today, we have a high in the lower 40s. Sunshine returns for the afternoon and evening hours today, but overnight tonight, we will be mostly cloudy with lows back down into the upper 20s. A mostly cloudy day tomorrow, but the sunshine fully returns on Friday, and those warmer temperatures return for the weekend and for the beginning of next week. Gary?
Hannah, thanks.
We're saying good morning to New York Mills and all of the greater Utica region. There's some fall foliage on those trees over there, but today we are kind of seeing some more snow in our area. This is lake effect snow that we are seeing, and this is how it forms. So we have the cooler air that we have been experiencing kind of in the overnight hours, temperatures reaching the upper 20s, forming over still the warmer water of the lakes from the summer. This creates evaporation and brings us some snow showers here in our area. We may be seeing some light snow showers later this morning due to some lake effect snow. But again, this is not cold enough for it to kind of stick on the roadways or anything. If anything, it is going to make the roadways a little bit wet. So if you are commuting this morning, fog is also possible, as well as some snow showers. But again, just making the roadways a little bit wet. By the afternoon and evening, we will be clearing up to some sunshine for the remainder of the day today. In the overnight hours, it will be mostly cloudy, maybe seeing some fog tomorrow morning, as well as a little bit of a heavier frost tomorrow morning. So if you are heading out the door today, our high today is only in the lower to mid 40s, so it is going to be quite chilly out there today. A little bit of a heavier wind as well, so I would grab your jacket. I brought my winter jacket in today, and we will be dropping back down to the upper 30s by the evening hours. I'll have another look at your commute coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. The Atlanta Braves are
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We did see some lake effect light snow showers, mainly in the north last night. We are still kind of seeing that in the north this morning. Here's a live look at our CAV tower cam overlooking the city of Utica. We are not seeing any snow here in the Mohawk Valley, just some mostly cloudy skies this morning. But I am going to take a look at our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. We are seeing some lake effect snow showers forming over Lake Ontario here this morning. This is mainly kind of affecting Oswego and Lewis County. They are still under that winter weather advisory. And I did just look. They are accumulating about 3 inches as of right now, 6:40 a.m. Over Lake Erie, they also are getting some bands of lake effect snow. We are seeing some light snow showers just south of Syracuse. Again, this could come into our area later this morning for just a few light snow showers or maybe even just a few flurries. Again, no real accumulation. This is because we are seeing a colder wind forming coming from the northwest. This is kind of forming over those lakes and bringing in those bands of snow showers here this morning because our temperatures are in the 20s and 30s here this morning, especially in kind of the northern area right now. They are seeing some snow accumulation, actually about 3 inches. Our Skywatch reports this morning are showing our temperatures are in the 30s this morning. Some areas are in the upper 20s as well, so you are going to see possibly some frost here this morning. But otherwise, in the Mohawk Valley and the southern valleys, mostly cloudy skies here this morning. We will see some sunshine by the afternoon with a high in the mid 40s. Overnight tonight, lows dropping into the 20s, so waking up tomorrow, it is possible you are going to see some frost on your car, but it will be a mostly sunny day tomorrow with highs in the 40s. Before today, a high just in the lower 40s. We'll see some more sunshine by the evening hours, but overnight we will see increasing clouds with lows dropping into the upper 20s. So tomorrow is a possible wake up with some frost, a mostly cloudy day. But Friday, the sunshine returns and those warmer temperatures return for the weekend and for the beginning of next week. Gary?
Hannah, thanks. A gun safety group is suing two groups.
Welcome back. Just a reminder that this Sunday is daylight saving time, so you're actually going to be gaining an hour of sleep on Sunday night into Monday. We set our clocks back at 2 a.m. on Sunday. I know a lot of the iPhones and stuff now just do this automatically, but this is also a good time to just test your smoke alarms. These should be tested at least once a year. So again, the sun rises an hour earlier, so we will be seeing the sunrise at our news channel 2 at sunrise on our web cameras. So we'll be rising at 6:43 a.m. But unfortunately, the sun will be setting an hour earlier as well at 4:45 p.m. That is always a kind of a sad time of the year. But this morning, maybe seeing a little bit of frost out there, an extra 1 to 2 minutes probably to defrost your car this morning if you are heading out the door. This goes to say for the next couple of days as well. Our overnight lows for the next couple of nights will be down into the 20s. So again, give yourself extra time these next couple of days coming up. But as we get into the weekend and to the start of next week, the frost is not very likely because our temperatures will be going back up into the 50s for the highs and the 30s for the low. I'll have another look at your day planner coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. The Rome Police Department.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome back. Parts of the North Country right now are seeing some lake effect snow showers here this morning. I will be tracking that further coming up. Here is a look at our Cavity Tower Cam overlooking the city of Utica. Beautiful sunrise here over Utica right now. But of course, the North Country is seeing some snow and mostly cloudy skies. On our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, lake effect snow is coming off of Lake Ontario right now into kind of the Old Forge area in Herkimer County. Again, this won't really stick to the roadways. It still is a little bit warm for that, but they may be seeing some light to moderate snow showers here this morning, as well as the southern valleys may be seeing a few flurries out there due to this light shower just south of Syracuse that is kind of moving towards the east and weakening as it moves. May see some few snow flurries down there in Otsego County. On our radar and satellite, we see this is all because we are seeing a northwest wind right now. So this is bringing colder air over those warm lakes, and we are getting some snow showers because of this. This should all start to clear out in the late morning to early afternoon hours today. We will be seeing some sunshine later on. This morning, we are waking up in the 30s for the Mohawk Valley and the North Country. But if I do go down to the southern valleys, they are waking up into the 20s this morning. So definitely some frost down there on their cars this morning. Mostly cloudy conditions in the North Country and southern valleys. We are seeing a beautiful sunrise here in the Mohawk Valley. Again, a few snow showers up in the North Country. We will be clearing out by the afternoon to evening hours today for some sunshine. In the overnight hours tonight, temperatures dropping into the 20s, so possibly waking up with a frost tomorrow morning. But a mostly cloudy day tomorrow with highs in the 40s. Today, our high is only in the lower 40s. We'll be seeing some sunshine by the evening, but more cloud cover does come in overnight with lows back down into the upper 20s. The sunshine fully returns on Friday, and those warmer temperatures return for the weekend and for the start of next week. Gary?
Hannah, thanks. A Marcy man is in the hospital following a...
Welcome back. The North Country right now is seeing some lake effect snow showers here this morning, but the Mohawk Valley and the southern valleys are dry right now. Here is a look at our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Up in the Old Forge area as well as Lewis County, they are seeing some light to moderate snow showers here right now coming off of Lake Ontario. Down here in the southern valleys, There is some snow flurries and light snow showers here just south of Syracuse. It is moving towards the east, but as it is moving, it is weakening as well. So you may see a few snow flurries here in the Mohawk Valley and the southern valleys later this morning. Again, a frost is possible this morning for mainly the southern valleys, but over the next couple of days, a frost is definitely likely, so I will give yourself a little extra time in the mornings. But as we get into the weekends and to the start of next week, the frost does become unlikely, with those temperatures rising back up to above freezing for the overnight hours. But for today, some snow flurries are possible here this morning. By the afternoon and evening hours, sunshine does return with a high in the lower 40s. Gary?
Thanks, Durham Bus Services.
Welcome back. The North Country especially is seeing some scattered snow showers here this morning. But in the Mohawk Valley, we are seeing a beautiful sunrise here on our CAV tower cam, along with partly sunny skies. It is quite cold out there, though, so if you are grabbing your cup of coffee, I would opt for the extra large. Temperatures are in the 30s in the North Country and the Mohawk Valley, down into the 20s for the southern valleys. A few snow showers are possible. They are happening up in the North Country right now, and a few flurries are possible for the Mohawk Valley and the southern valleys later on. So for today, it will be mostly sunny by the evening hours, but flurries are still possible here this morning for most of our other areas. It is snowing quite a bit up in the North Country right now. As for tonight, our low is down into the 20s, mostly cloudy, so waking up tomorrow may see a little bit of frost on your car, so just be prepared for that for tomorrow morning. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. The Atlanta Braves are forecast. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans. And Hannah, some snow flying around.
Yes, especially in the North Country this morning. They did get some of an accumulation of snow. Mohawk Valley and southern valleys, we just got a little flurries here and there. Let's take a look at our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. We are still seeing just some flurries out there, maybe some light rain coming in later on as well. We should see sunny skies by the evening hours today. Here are some pictures sent in by Bill, one of our sky watchers in Old Forge. This looks like his backyard. He recorded 1.5 inches of snow. So they did get some accumulation up there, around 1/2 inch to maybe 1.5 inches of snow in some of their areas. But right here at the Griffith Park Airport in Rome, our temperature is at 42 degrees. It does feel like 36 because we do have a heavier wind coming in at 10 miles per hour. It is still mostly cloudy right now. Some rain showers, some snow showers still kind of out there. We will see some sunshine later on in the evening, and I'll be tracking the drier conditions coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. The Marcy Man is in the
Central New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back. We did see some few lake effect showers here this morning, especially for the North Country. Mohawk Valley and southern valleys kind of saw a few flurries here and there, maybe a light snow shower or two. Here's a live look at our CAV tower cam overlooking the city of Utica. We are still seeing kind of mostly cloudy skies out there with some peaks of sunshine here this afternoon. On our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, we are still kind of seeing a little bit of snow flurries here and there, as well as some light rain showers kind of moving into the area. But again, this should all start to clear out in about a couple of hours. We will be seeing sunshine for this evening. This is all because we saw a northwest wind today. It was all this morning and this afternoon right now. This is what kind of moved over those lakes and caused that lake effect snow here this morning. The North Country had an accumulation, but the Mohawk Valley and the southern valleys kind of got a couple of light snow showers as well as a few flurries, but we are going to call this our first snowfall of the season. Because of that northwest wind, it is moving in at around 10 miles per hour right now. The temperature is feeling about 5 to 6 degrees cooler than what it actually is. It is feeling like 36 at Griffith Park Airport in Rome, but it is actually 42 there. Our highs for the rest of this week are only going to be in the mid-40s, but as we move into the weekend and into next week, we will rise back up into the 50s for the high. So it is still seeing some flurries out there right now, temperatures in the 40s. This should all start to clear out by the evening hours today, temperatures in the upper 30s. Overnight tonight, temperatures will drop into the 20s, so possibility of seeing some frost on your car tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Temperatures are still in the lower 30s. A mostly cloudy day tomorrow with a high in the mid-40s. But as we move into Friday, that sunshine does return. Overnight lows dropping once again into the upper 20s, so may see a frost once again on Friday morning. But throughout the day on Friday, we'll be seeing mostly sunny skies. Temperatures still a bit cool with highs in the mid-40s. For today, we have a high in the lower 40s. Some scattered snow showers are still kind of flowing out there right now. We will still see some sunshine later on. As we get into tomorrow, we have a high of 44. It will be mostly cloudy for the day tomorrow. The sunshine fully makes a return on Friday with a high in the mid-40s. As we get into the weekend, it will be a little bit warmer with more sunshine in store. And as we move into the start of next week, those temperatures really start to rise back up again into the mid-50s for the high. Gary?
Hannah, thanks. Pfizer's coronavirus reporting. Time for a first look at the weather in this half hour. Once again, here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good afternoon, everybody. We did see some lake effect showers here this morning. We saw some snow in the North Country, and right now we are still seeing a little bit of flurries out there, as well as some light rain. Here is a look at our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. The North Country did get some accumulation of snow on the grass areas, but other areas like Mohawk Valley and Southern Valley, we just saw a little bit of flurries. We're now looking at some light rain coming in towards the Rome area, but again, this should clear out by the evening hours. There is no more precipitation kind of forming over Lake Ontario. But here are some pictures from our Skywatcher Bill up in Old Forge. He measured about an inch and a half of snow here since last night. So again, they did get some accumulation up there, but it looked to be mostly on the grass and not on the roads. At the Griffith Park Airport in Rome, our temperature is at 44 degrees right now. It does feel a little bit cooler because we still have that west wind coming in at around 11 miles per hour today. So after that light rain showers, those flurries clear out this afternoon, we will see some more sunshine this evening, and I'll be tracking the return of drier weather coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. 2 men died.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back. We saw some lake effect snow showers earlier this morning, especially in the North Country. The Mohawk Valley and the Southern Valleys did see a few flurries, as well as some light rain out there. Here's a live look at our CAV tower cam overlooking the city of Utica. We are starting to see some peaks of sun here in Utica. I am looking at our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. A few flurries here and there, as well as some areas of freezing rain. That green area right here, just to the west of us, is also moving into our area as well. This is just some light rain showers. But once again, all that lake effect that was happening over Lake Ontario has now cleared out for the afternoon. This is because we did see a northwest wind today. This cold air did form some precipitation over the lake and then came into our area as snow. The North Country did see an accumulation of about an inch to an inch and a half of snow just on the grass areas. Didn't look like there was any on the roadways. We did see a few flurries here in the Mohawk Valley and the Southern Valleys as well. It is feeling a little bit colder out there because of this wind coming in. It is feeling like 38 degrees at the Griffith Park Airport in Rome when the temperature in reality is 44, so it is about 6 degrees below the temperature right now. It is going to be cooler for the rest of this week. Highs only in the mid-40s. But as we get into the weekend, we will see some sunshine returning, as well as those warmer temperatures in the lower 50s for the high. And then even the start of next week, warming up even more to temperatures in the mid-50s for the high. Right now, we are still seeing some scattered flurries, light rain showers out there. This will clear out by the evening for the return of some sunshine this evening. Overnight tonight, it will be mostly cloudy, lows dropping into the upper 20s, so a possible wake up tomorrow with some frost on your car. It will be quite chilly tomorrow with temperatures only in the lower 40s for the high and mostly cloudy skies. We won't get that sunshine to bring in the warmer weather. Overnight tomorrow into Friday, once again, temperatures dropping into the 20s, so another round of frost is possible Friday morning, but it will be mostly sunny on Friday with highs in the mid-40s. Before today, we have a high in the lower 40s. Some scattered snow showers and flurries are still out there right now. And tomorrow, a high in the lower 40s once again. It will be mostly cloudy for tomorrow. But come Friday, that sunshine is returning with a high in the mid-40s. The weekend, the sunshine is really returning. Temperatures back up into the 50s for the high. And as we get into the start of next week, the mid to upper 50s for the high.
So a nice stretch coming up again.
Yes.
Let's get through these few days here.
Yes, it is quite chilly out there right now.
That's for sure. Hannah, thanks. For the first time in more than a quarter.
It's all summer, but at least he's prepared for the first snowfall. Paul Bunyan at Enchanted Forest Water Safari is welcoming a new season to Old Forge. This picture was posted to Facebook about 10 o'clock this morning. Time now for a first look at the forecast. We'll go over to Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis. Yeah, snow today, Bill.
Yeah, for the North Country, and you know, it always seems early, but we've seen snow in that area in October. In fact, even early October in years past. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Some scattered snow showers continue to fly across central New York. These are not going to cause any issues. We're not expecting any tricky travel heading into tonight. The big story is the cold. The current temperature is 42 degrees. We have some breaks of sunshine. And with breaks in the overcast tonight, we're expecting frosty conditions as the snow comes to an end. Tonight, we might be able to take a glimpse of the northern lights. I'll have more on that coming up. The weather does look to turn warmer as we move ahead, or I should say less chilly. This evening, we're looking at temperatures in the 30s. We'll cool off quickly across the area. And again, those snow showers do come to an end. We are tracking some warmer weather in our future. Look at that forecast coming up. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. Decision 2020.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. Tracking chilly weather that is going to linger in central New York, setting the stage for a hard freeze, a hard frost heading into tonight. Temperatures are expected to drop down into the 20s in most areas. This is a live look in Old Forge where we have cloud cover that continues, and we do have a couple of scattered rain and snow showers to track on the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. These are small and fast moving, and in general, this activity will come to an end as we head towards sunset, as a lot of this is being driven by the heating of the sun. And again, as the sun sets, not only will we lose these showers, but we'll also lose at least a portion of the cloud cover. Tonight, there's the chance that the northern lights might show up. There is a solar storm that's expected overnight. This came from a solar flare off the sun yesterday. These things are really tough to predict, but I do want to pass this along because there is an opportunity to see this tonight. The timing is questionable, but it looks like maybe 8 p.m. to midnight would be a window to be able to check that out. You're going to want to look to the north and be away from city lights. As far as cloud cover is concerned, there will be some lake effect cloud cover generally north and west of Utica, but it's not expected to be a solid cloud deck, so there will be some breaks in the overcast. Again, something to keep in mind and to check out here tonight. Another thing tonight, we're expecting a frost, a region-wide frost. So tomorrow morning, you're going to want to budget in a few minutes to scrape off the car windshield before you head out to work or school. Temperatures this evening in the 30s and low 40s. Again, chilly conditions, Rome 42, Whitesboro 38. Across the southern valleys, Skinnivis checking in with 38 degrees. And it will be a chilly one heading out and taking the dog or dogs for a walk. Temperatures will be in the 30s. And again, there might be a passing shower, rain or snow shower, temperatures in the mid-30s. Take a look at the temperature trend. We are going to start to turn a corner over the next few days. Highs in the 40s Thursday and Friday, but heading into the weekend, we will start to warm up. Temperatures will be back into the 50s. Our weather will start to change. Winds turn into the west, and that's going to push away a lot of this cold weather that's in place. Storm Tracker 2 Skycast again tonight. We're looking at partly cloudy skies. Again, if you're going to try and check out the northern lights, just keep that in mind. Being in the Mohawk Valley is better than the North Country just because of cloud cover. Tomorrow, we're looking at mostly cloudy skies, daytime highs in the mid-40s. The weather remains dry heading into tomorrow night as well as Friday. Friday, we're looking at clear skies, sunshine. Temperatures will climb into the mid to upper 40s. Partly cloudy skies tonight, low of 27. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy, temperatures in the mid-40s. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. The weather will slowly warm up throughout the next 7 days. We're into the 50s over the weekend. Temperatures in the mid-50s Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And I don't want to jinx it, but there's no rain in the foreseeable future for 7 days.
All right, well, you would know.
Yeah.
All right, Bill, thank you. A SUNY Poly first look at the forecast in this half hour. We get you back to Bill Curtis for a science lesson.
Yeah, we were talking about some snow showers earlier today. With skies starting to clear out, the stage is set where we might be able to see the northern lights tonight. I'm tracking a solar storm, a geomagnetic storm, that is taking place right now across northern Europe into Greenland and Iceland. This, if it continues, will mean that we might be able to see it at our latitude. The best time would be right after sunset. You want to be looking to the north and be away from city lights. No promises here. These are very hard to spot in general. And I think just about everybody, even if you're in the southern half of our area, you still might be able to see this. Again, you want to be away from city lights. Just a quick science lesson on how the northern lights form. They're called aurora borealis, and it comes from solar energy, energy from the sun. There was a flare that happened yesterday approaching Earth, and as it approaches Earth tonight, this will interact with the atmosphere, producing a variety of different colors. And again, we're expecting this to arrive early tonight, but there also might be viewing as well as late tonight. This is a look at cloud cover across the area. Looks like clouds might be an issue north and west of Utica from the lakes, but it's not a solid cloud deck, which means it's still worth going out and checking out. A better chance to view this in and south of the Mohawk Valley. We have some snow showers that will continue this evening, but these will be coming to an end. It'll be a cold one tonight. Do bundle up if you're going to be checking out possible viewing of the northern lights as we drop down into the 20s overnight. We are tracking some warmer weather ahead. A look at that forecast is coming up. Kristen, back to you.
Election night drama in the state of Virginia.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. We continue to track some chilly weather across the area. Temperatures tonight are expected to fall well below freezing, a hard frost in the forecast. This is a live look outside in Old Forge where some snow accumulation took place earlier today. 1.5 inches of measured snow from one of our spotters up there earlier today. We also had a couple of reports in the Tug Hill of 3, 4, 5 inches of snowfall, especially along in some of those higher elevations. But most of us across the North Country picking up at least a light coating of snow, and we're continuing to see some snow showers. A live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. The activity is going to become much less over the next couple of hours. A lot of it's being driven by the heating of the sun, and that also means that we'll get a chance to dry out and clear out tonight, setting the stage for another cold night. Temperatures over the past several days have dropped below freezing. We're going to drop well below freezing tonight, as well as the next couple of nights. Overnight lows in the 20s for the next several nights ahead. Then heading into the weekend, a noticeable change. The weather turns less chilly. We'll only see overnight lows in the 30s heading into the weekend. The International Space Station flies by tomorrow morning, 6:42 a.m. and expecting mostly clear skies for that. It's actually a decent flyby if you're up at that time. 6 minutes, and it makes its way about halfway across the between the horizon and straight above. Sky watchers, Boonville 39 degrees, 30 degrees in West Leiden. Bob and Clinton with 40, as well as Mike in New Hartford. Across Southern Valleys, Mohawk 40 degrees, Cooperstown 36. Helen and Cassville checks in with 36 degrees. We're tracking, again, scattered snow showers and rain showers today, dealing with lake effect. But as we head into the next few days, the weather starts to warm up and the lakes will become much less active. Tonight, partly cloudy skies. Overnight lows drop down into the upper 20s. Some lake effect cloud cover north tomorrow morning, but in general, it is expected to be a dry afternoon and mostly cloudy with temperatures in the mid-40s. Skies clear out tomorrow night. Overnight lows drop down into the 20s. And Friday, we're expecting to see some sunshine. Temperatures climb into the upper 40s. Friday looks sunnier compared to tomorrow and today. Tonight, partly cloudy skies, a low of 27 degrees. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy skies, temperatures in the mid-40s rather. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. We're back into the upper 40s Friday, near 50 on Saturday. Don't forget the clocks change this weekend. We fall back 1 hour, and hopefully that's 1 hour of sleep Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, partly sunny skies, temperatures in the mid-50s. Our area might be able to catch the northern lights tonight. Got the latest details on that at 6 o'clock. Stay with us.
With Chief Meteorologist Bill Cardis.
We are tracking snow showers and continue to do so this evening. They are becoming less widespread, less numerous. Let's take a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. We're not expecting any accumulation with this as we head into tonight. A lot of this is being driven by the heating of the sun today, and so we will start to dry out and clear out as we head into tonight. Current temperature is 40 degrees. We are seeing clearing skies across the Mohawk Valley, and it will be cold as we head into tonight, widespread frost. We're watching the atmosphere pretty closely tonight, and we're noticing the possibility of the northern lights. A geomagnetic storm is developing, and it could make it this far south. So we'll talk more about that, the timing and the cloud cover, and when the best time to go out and view this would be coming up. We're also tracking some warmer weather in our future, especially as we head into the weekend. We're cooling off quickly this evening. We're expecting widespread frost overnight. We're tracking those temperatures coming up. Kristen, back to you.
Focus Economy, Par Technology.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Cardis.
Good evening. We're tracking a big drop in the temperature tonight. Many areas falling well below freezing. A hard frost expected tonight. A live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Snow showers, rain showers today. Not a lot of accumulation, but where the showers have been most persistent, you're going to want to be a little bit careful because as we fall below freezing, I couldn't rule out a few icy spots. I think that would be the exception rather than the rule, but just something to be mindful of if you're heading out this evening. Been keeping an eye on the solar activity. There's been a big spike in solar activity and viewing of the northern lights in parts of the northern hemisphere earlier this evening, and it's possible with the level of activity that's taking place and expected to take place tonight that we could see the northern lights locally. It's always difficult. It's always a long shot being at this latitude, but if there's a night to check it out, tonight would be the night. It looks to be best between now and about midnight, and these come and go, so there's not a perfect time to look at this. You want to be away from city lights and look to the north. As far as cloud cover is concerned, we do have some patchy lake effect cloud cover, especially north and west of Utica, but I think you'll be able to at least get some glimpses to the north this evening. Again, widespread frost is expected tonight, and that is going to be around as we head into tomorrow morning. One thing that we don't have to question is the viewing of the International Space Station. That's around tomorrow morning. 6:42 a.m. We're looking at clear skies for that flyby, and it actually should be a pretty nice one too, visible for about 6 minutes. Current temperatures: Alder Creek 38 degrees, Norway 40, Middleville 42, across Southern Valley, Sequoia 37, Richfield 36, Mohawk 40, and Morris checking in with 38 degrees. This cold weather will start to lift and start to move out of the area as winds turn into the west, and this will also put an end to the lake effect snow and rain showers. Cloud cover tonight, again, if you're trying to look at the northern lights, it's going to be best in and south of the Mohawk Valley, away from some of those bands of lake effect. Temperatures tonight, again, do drop down into the 20s, so a cold start to the day tomorrow, and again, widespread frost. Mostly cloudy skies tomorrow afternoon. Temperatures will climb into the mid-40s. Tomorrow night, the weather looks to clear out entirely, and we'll drop down into the 20s. And then Friday, sunshine, and it turns less chilly with highs in the mid-40s. Tonight, partly cloudy skies, a low of 27. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy, temperatures in the mid-40s. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. The weather will slowly warm up as we head into the weekend and early next week. We're in the 50s over the weekend, and don't forget that the clocks do change Saturday night. Temperatures in the mid-50s Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Back over to you.
Bill, thank you. As we heard from Bill, snow returned to parts of the area today. More in the North Country than the Mohawk Valley. No accumulation, but this afternoon, the sun was actually peeking out. But take a look at this. This was right here on Smith Hill earlier today. Yeah, the snow did fall. Still to come on News Channel 2 at 6, a local high school grad is now having a major impact for a championship-winning local college team. Well, our first look at the forecast, let's get over to Chief Meteorologist Bill Cardis. Clouds getting in the way of what we want to see tonight, aren't they?
Yeah, trying to get a glimpse of the northern lights. Some of us have
Yes.
seen the northern lights, especially to the north, but we are contending with some cloud cover as we were talking about, this is a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Some lake effect clouds and flurries are moving through parts of our area. Current temperature is 35 degrees, and we will see a few light snow showers and flurries as we head into tonight with little accumulation. Check it out. This picture from Kurt Gardner capturing some color in Old Forge. It's the Northern Lights. Right before some clouds started to work in. We will still be able to see this from time to time. I think the best viewing will actually be to the far northern fringe of our area, northern Herkimer County, as well as south of the valley. Yes, actually being south, meaning you have clear skies. So it might not be a bad idea to try and take a glimpse of this here tonight. And northern lights are pretty tricky. You got to have a lot of patience when you're going out and trying to spot these. Tonight, partly cloudy skies, a low of 27. Some frost has already formed out there, and that will be around through tomorrow morning. A look at that forecast is coming up. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. New tonight, after nearly a week abroad, President Biden is...
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. Welcome back. We are taking a live look outside. This is our CAV tower cam overlooking the city of Utica, where a couple of flurries are falling. A live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. We are still dealing with some light lake effect rain and snow showers this evening. This band is expected to lift to the north. We're not expecting much of an accumulation. This is also going to hinder our ability to see the northern lights. We've been getting reports of some activity in the northern part of our area, some views from Old Forge this evening. It is going to be difficult to detect this with cloud cover in place. I think it's still worth going out and trying to take a look, but if you can't see the stars to the north, you won't be able to see this. This activity is expected to continue as we head into tonight. Actually turned out to be a pretty decent event so far. Lots of reports of bright colors in northern Maine and northern New Hampshire, as well as, again, as far south as Old Forge so far. We're going to continue to keep an eye on this. It's rare to see these, and I just wanted to pass this information along, even if there's a slim chance. I know it's worthwhile, again, just because this doesn't happen very often. As we head into tonight, clouds are expected to clear out, and that's going to set the stage for a frost. In fact, there's already a frost outside, and that'll be around first thing tomorrow morning. We've got a couple of cold nights ahead. Overnight lows drop down into the 20s over the next several nights, but the going trend looking ahead is towards less cold weather. We're looking at some warmer temperatures on the horizon. So look at the bigger picture. We continue to track some lake effect rain and snow showers. The winds are going to turn into the west and southwest. That's going to allow for warmer temperatures to arrive as we head throughout the rest of the week. Let's take a look at cloud cover. Again, some clouds from the lakes, but again, notice not everywhere. Southern valleys, east of Utica, at least some breaks in the overcast through early tonight. By tomorrow morning, we're looking at partly cloudy skies, some lake effect cloud cover to the north. It'll be a cold start. Temperatures will be in the upper 20s to low 30s. Heading into tomorrow afternoon, we'll call it mostly cloudy, but again, looking at dry weather, an occasional glimpse of sunshine, temperatures in the mid 40s. Tomorrow night, the weather remains mostly clear. Should get a chance to clear out another cold night with widespread frost. Friday, we're expecting sunshine and beautiful weather with high temperatures in the mid to upper 40s. Tonight, partly cloudy skies, low of 27. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy, temperatures in the mid 40s. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Friday, partly sunny skies, 46 for the high. We do warm back up into the 50s over the weekend. Don't forget the clocks change this weekend. We fall back and gain an hour, hopefully of sleep. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, temperatures in the low to mid 50s with overnight lows in the upper 30s. We'll be right back.
For our first look at the forecast tonight, let's get over to Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis. Good evening, Bill. Well, can we expect to see, is there time left to see the northern lights tonight?
I think so. We've been catching some glimpses of this here and there. Old Forge, Poland, some spotters reporting some color, some lights this evening. But we're also contending with lake effect cloud cover. So right now it's not great. I think the cloud cover is going to thin out a little bit over the next few hours. Just a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. A couple of light flurries and sprinkles will continue here over the next couple of hours. Current temperature is 35 degrees. We've been bouncing around above and below freezing over the past couple of hours due to the cloud cover. This was the scene earlier from Kurt Gardner capturing the northern lights in Old Forge before the clouds arrived. So we did get a window of that. And it's not entirely impossible to see another glimpse of this here tonight, especially over the next couple of hours. These are tricky. It's really, really tricky to spot these. They only last for a few minutes, so no promises here, but it is possible to see them over the next couple of hours. Look to the north and be away from city lights. And again, if you can see stars to the north, you at least have a chance. I know we're still dealing with some cloud cover out there. Snow showers for a couple of hours tonight, low of 27. We do expect to see some drier conditions and more sunshine as we look ahead. Look at that forecast is coming up. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. New tonight.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. We are continuing to keep an eye on cloud cover across central New York. We've been seeing some glimpses of the northern lights in our area this evening. We saw this around Old Forge. It was around 9 to 9:30. We had a couple of spotters up there as well as Poland. Catch some a quick glimpse of that. And as we take a live look outside from our vantage point, we do have some cloud cover that has returned. In fact, let's take a look at some scattered sprinkles and flurries that are taking place. This is lake effect cloud cover and lake effect snow showers and flurries. A little accumulation is expected with this. The winds are turning into the south, which means that this band of cloud cover will very slowly push to the north. But if you live south of the Mohawk Valley and you have clear skies, you still might be able to catch a glimpse of the northern lights tonight. We have this big geomagnetic storm that's taking place, and viewing conditions have gotten into upstate New York from time to time. Again, I have to stress, be really patient with this. It's one of those things that just happens very quickly and with very little warning, and that's what we've been seeing here throughout tonight. And since this is such a rare thing, I just want to put that out there in case you want to go and take a look. It's going to be a cold night tonight, looking at some frost. In fact, the frost will be around first thing tomorrow morning, and you want to give yourself a couple of minutes to scrape off your car windshield. More frost chances in the forecast for the next several nights, and we'll be in the 20s here throughout Saturday night, and then overnight lows will start to warm up as we look ahead. Radar and satellite image showing pretty quiet conditions this evening. Again, just a couple of flurries from the lake's west breeze. Winds turn into the southwest, and that's going to help push out some of this chilly weather across the region. Storm Tracker 2 skycast tonight. Partly cloudy skies. Overnight lows drop down into the upper 20s. Tomorrow, we're looking at mostly cloudy skies. Temperatures will climb into the mid-40s, and we stay dry. Tomorrow night, the weather remains dry and clear. Another frost is expected. Heading into Friday, we're expecting partly sunny skies. Temperatures climb into the mid-30s, or mid-40s, I should say. Some scattered snow showers tonight, little accumulation, low of 27, with a hard frost to start out tomorrow morning. Beautiful day tomorrow, a high of 44, mostly cloudy skies. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Looking at dry weather as we head throughout the end of the week and into the weekend. Temperatures in the 50s both Saturday and Sunday. This is the weekend where we change the clocks. Temperatures remain mild and it stays dry as we head into Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week. We'll be right back.